It's a privilege. Something you can't do, baby. That's another topic. Let's go. Them niggas need.
So last week, fellas, Danny Myers was a guest on. Shout out to Wing in the breakdown. Danny Myers was on Wing's show, and Wing had asked Danny, "Is it safe to call URL home?" Danny had said no, and pretty much said moving forward in 2018, I guess he was doing this thing. So it sounds like the contract may actually be over or up for Danny Myers. Brooklyn, do you think Danny should renegotiate a contract with URL, or do you think he should become a free agent in 2018?
He should be a free agent.
Before you answer this, I want you to think about one thing. Yesterday at the event, he did face-offs. It could have just been for the photo op, but he did a face-off with Tay-Rock, and he did a face-off with New Jersey Twerk. If Danny really want those battles, you know it's going to have to be on the URL. So I want to know from you guys, and I'll start off with you, Brooklyn. Should Danny renegotiate his contract with the URL, or should he just become a free agent?
You call me off of the loop there because I would want to see Tay-Rock and Danny on Traffic 4, and I would want to see New Jersey Twerk and Danny on Born Legacy. So, damn, I'm kind of conflicted because I kind of want to see Danny battle more, but those battles are more impactful for him to take more, for him to be a free agent and take any regular battle. So I think maybe he should negotiate because those are good looks. Like New Jersey Turk right now, that anybody who battles him, that's a good look. And after, Danny's been wanting Tay-Rock for years, so him to battle Tay-Rock would mean a lot to him. So maybe he should negotiate instead of being a free agent.
Now, J.O., I'm going to ask you the same thing, but first, even though Danny has not had a lot of battles this year, people talk about URL not giving Danny a lot of battles. With the battles that Danny has had on the URL this year, do you think, J.O., that he has held up his end of the bargain as far as the contract?
I think this is only his, if I'm not mistaken, this is his third bout. I haven't even seen his Louisiana battle, but I heard he lost. So to me, the whole experiment hasn't been successful because he thought he would battle Rock by now, and he hasn't. If he renegotiate, it should just be like a 2-battle deal, like no 5 battles or nothing. And I would like to see him battle maybe Suge. I think that'd be a nice energy and intense battle. If he do, do something with DRL, I would like to see that battle.
Now, Grail, keep in mind, Grail, that Danny, I don't think has ever been on a Gnome or Summer Madness. It's even though Danny's been in the game for so long, it seemed like there's so much work for him still to do. So, what do you think, Grail? Should Danny renegotiate with the URL, or should he just walk off and go independent?
I feel he should stay at URL. I feel like, as of lately, his best battles is over there.
Are you on drugs?
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you are. You're going to really sit here today on a Sunday afternoon and say Danny's best battles were on the URL platform?
As of right now.
Give me one classic Danny's had on the URL. I think you guys are, y'all make some good points, but I think y'all are ridiculous. I think all of y'all are really ridiculous. There's no way in the world Danny Myers. Really, there's no way in the world, fellas, that Danny Myers should be renegotiating his contract with the URL. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, at the end of the day, Brooklyn, you made some good points. Those are 2 battles that'll be dope, Twerk and Tay-Rock. But even if Danny was to win both of those battles, hypothetically, I think the streets have already made up their mind. That the URL community has made up their mind as far as where they're going to put Danny in that ranking. I don't see Danny in that community's eyes being above what he already is.
You may be right.
I think his appreciation, his value, everything is going to have to be coming from somewhere else. I can see him. I don't know. I just think, why not go for the Kennedy action?
RB. True.
Yeah, he got good battles over this one.
I think he's had his best battles on that platform.
RBE, right?
Chilla.
Yeah. You know, Chilla.
Yeah,
he's had
right.
a Sway
Yeah.
battle. I don't think renegotiating with the URL because I mean all of us question why did he do it this go round. I don't know. I just think Danny might as well go independent because you're not getting any younger. You're not getting any younger, Danny. You're not going to beat Tay-Rock.
Yeah. Yes, he is going to beat Tay-Rock.
No, he's not. Don't do this, Flash. He's definitely not going to beat Tay-Rock.
I'm definitely doing it.
I told Danny Myers this morning, if he was to beat, he asked me would I apologize if he was to beat Tay-Rock. I told Danny I would publicly apologize on all my platforms and I would just donate to the charity of his choice. There's no way that Danny's going to beat Tay-Rock. I don't know why he keeps
He's going to beat Tay-Rock.
You're out your mind. Flashy, watch your mouth. You just so disrespectful. I'm not dealing with
Tay-Rock's going to lose to a lot of people. Like, you know who's going to beat Tay-Rock? He's on Wildin' Out, conceded in 2018.
Oh, come on.
That will be the biggest battle of Tay-Rock's life, but you're bugging if you think Conceited is going to beat Tay-Rock. You're out your mind.
He is. The punchline GOAT. He's going to beat him.
Do you think he should renegotiate the contract with URL or should he become independent?
Hell no. Hell no. Independent. All day, 7. Independent. Don't sign no more of that.
Now, Brother Jeff.
Nah.
I want to ask you the kind of the same thing, Brother Jeff. Now, what happened was, brother, you with us, brother?
Yes, sir. I'm here, brother. I'm here.
Okay. What happened was at the event, Danny Myers had also did like little face-off photographs with Twerk and Tay-Rock. And I was asking the fellas, everybody was saying they didn't want to see those battles. But I'm thinking in order for those battles to happen, it's going to have to be on the URL. So do you think, Brother Jeff, that Danny should try to renegotiate the contract or should he just leave?
I don't think Danny should do that. Danny is battle rap version of Eli Manning after the Giants benched him. He just needs to go on and go and stay where he's at, be himself, remain a free agent. It is proven that he don't need those brothers, and plus he's gone through a lot of stuff with them. Respected him, but he needs to stay a free agent, do what he wants to do.
Well, who's the biggest free agent for 2018? Danny or Chilla?
Danny Myers.
Danny Myers is the bigger free agent over Chilla. What about you, K-Doz? Who do you think is the biggest free agent going into next year?
The biggest free agent. Damn. Oh, man.
Out of those two.
Okay, Danny, for sure.
Danny over Chilla. So, Brother Jeff, who would you say is the biggest free agent for next year? Him or Chilla? Your man Chilla.
Most definitely Danny. Definitely Danny. He's ready, plus he's a bigger ticket drawer than Chilla, respect to Chilla, but I'm just going on these principles.
Yeah, Kay, Danny Myers had announced pretty much that his contract is just about up. So he might not renegotiate. Yeah. Who would you say is going to be the biggest free agent if he doesn't renegotiate? Him or Chilla?
I mean, I'd probably have to say Danny because Chilla isn't back yet. I mean, I've talked to Chilla, and he's back in, like, negotiations sometime early next year with URL, but they trying to make him run the gauntlet again, you feel me? They trying to get him to, like, take one of the PGs or something like that.
Don't do it, Chilla.
They doing, I mean, I'm going to say it, they doing that man dirty. Is Britt still a free agent, y'all?
Yeah, I thought Britt.
You said
That's
Briz?
probably why they kept timing him.
Briz?
That's a very good
that
point,
was
K-Doz.
so funny. He was
Did y'all say Briz Rothstein?
Yeah, he's not under contract anymore.
Yeah, he's been a free agent for a while.
Yeah.
But he's with Cave Gang.
Right, he's Cave Gang, but
I mean, you know, they don't have no presence outside of URL. None of their camp battles anywhere else.
Yeah, he probably ain't going nowhere, but
that's because Tay-Rock their leader.